Hey guys, welcome back. It's Logan, and today I'm going to show you the top 5 best car games in Roblox. My opinion, but I think these are the best ones. So let's get into it. Alright, the first one is going to be Driving Simulator, and it's in beta, so let's get into the gameplay. Alright guys, this is Driving Simulator beta. So this is what it looks like when you load into the game. I'm getting ran over apparently. Gee whiz. There's a lot of people. The server can handle up to 85 players, so there's a lot of people in the game. So when you first load in, you get to pick from 3 cars. So let me show them here to you. So the first one is the Mustang, which I picked, and then the second one is a Audi, which is right here, and then the third one is the Beetle. So I can just show you the cars real quick here. So we have hypercars, supercars, sports cars, luxury, vintage, off-roaders, tuners, and cruisers. There's a decent amount of cars, but the game is still in beta, so you have to realize that. So there's going to be more updates in the future. And the attention to detail is actually really good. As you can see, like, this is the Mustang I picked. The model looks really nice. As of now, you can just do appearances. There's no actual like customizations in terms of mods, like performance mods, which isn't terrible, but it's a pretty new game. So let's drive around the map for you. The map's actually really nice. So we'll hop into the car, and I'll show you the map on the mini map. So this is the mini map. It's really big. So that I'll show you. If you drive the highway, we'll go over to the highway. It's just like one big circle around the map. And as I said before, there's 85 people that can go into one game. So there's a lot of people. You're always going to see people. So we'll just drive around the map so you guys can see. So there's the big city part. You guys can see. Pretty big city. And then you go out here into like the mountains. That's nice too. You drive around, you discover places, you get money for it. I normally just stick to the races. I'm trying to save up for a better car right now, but yeah, we'll get on the highway and show you guys around. Alright, looks like we're gonna get on here. Go up on here. Alright. So as you can see, the map is very nice. They've definitely paid attention to detail in this game. Everything looks really clean. The modeling's really nice. And also with this game is there's custom weathering. So as you can see, it's daytime right now, so everything's really shiny and reflective. There's nighttime, obviously, and there's storm, so there's like rain and thunder and stuff. So we'll drive around the loop and see if we see any of that while we're driving around. So we're just gonna drive around, look at the scenery, so you guys can see everything. As I said before, this game is in beta, so the whole like modification performance-wise isn't in it yet, but there's definitely gonna be more like performance mods and definitely more cars upcoming. So we're just gonna drive around here. You get to a big nice bridge. As you can see, everything, the map looks really great, especially for being a Roblox game. Over the city, you can see everything. And then there's a big global race right at the spawn that anyone can really go into. It holds up to 10 players, and it's just basically like a little race around the city, and it gives you a good amount of money. I would recommend doing that if you guys are trying to earn some money off the bat. As you see, it's starting to get darker out. Everything looks really good. They spent a lot of time and textures and stuff. Everything looks really amazing. And it's nice that the server can hold so many people. 'Cause the more the merrier, you know. So we made a complete circle here. I'm gonna get off this exit going the wrong way, but it's a game, it's not real life. I'll go over and drive to the spot that I was talking about for the races. So here it is. So you just race down here. I guess I'll do the race so you guys can see what it looks like. I guess with the way there's a race in progress right now, but once it's done, you'll see me in it. Alright guys, we just loaded into the race. So I have a pretty slow car, so everyone's probably going to lap me, but it's alright. So I'm just gonna drive through the city, and there is a couple shortcuts I can show you guys. So instead of going around here, everyone goes through here. And the cars handle really good too. And you have nitrous too. I say everything handles good, and I smack 2 light poles and a whole bunch of cans, but you see. And the next shortcut's just coming up here at the top. So people go around, but right here, you go through here, Oh, you're not supposed to hit that, but there you go across. And then you do this for 2 laps. And once the 2 laps is done, depending on how many players, if it's a full 10 people, I believe the top person gets like $6,000. And even if you place last, I believe you get like mids 2,000. So it's not terrible. It's definitely worth it. So as you can see, like I have a stock car, and I'm still in 4th out of 7th place. So even people with better cars, you can still beat them. Just gotta handle. You just gotta take the corners well. So yeah, we're almost up here to the end. So this time I won't crash into the wall. Just take that corner like that. Then you're back here, and let's see how much we get. So we got $2,700. Not bad. Alright, so this is Driving Simulator Beta. Let's get into the next one. Alright guys, so this is the second game I'm going to be showing you, and it's Vehicle Simulator. Now, this game has been around for a while, early 2014. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're loading into Vehicle Simulator here, and this is like the little menu that you load into. So you get daily rewards, so you just click continue, and you do citizen, and you load in. So this game is kind of like the OG car game for me. This has like been out for a long time. So I have like a nice car. This is a Lamborghini, what's it called, Augusto, I believe how you pronounce it. So the map's pretty nice. Now, I know that there are a lot of updates coming in this game soon. I know there's supposed to be a huge new map. So you're gonna stay tuned for that. So I'll just drive around the map for you guys. And you're gonna see if so right here is the airport, and you can do drag races. So let me see if we can get anyone to do a drag race here with us real quick. So you just queue up, and then it sends a message out for everyone when you hit invite server. So let's see if we can do someone to do a drag race. Yep. All right. Let's see if we can beat them. Oh yeah, I think we got him. Yep. All right, so we took first place, $1,500. All right, let me drive around the map for you guys so you can see it. So the map isn't as detailed as the other one. There are a lot of cars. I will show you the cars here in a second. But as I said, there is supposed to be a huge new map update. If you guys want to see that, I believe it's on his Twitter, and his Twitter is SimBuilder, and he put a little like sneak peek out on there. It's supposed to be really nice. The cars are a lot faster and harder to control because of their speed, but that's what it is. Drive faster cars, the speed's harder to control. Like the map's not as nice as Vehicle Legends, but there's supposed to be a new one. I think there's more. You can do vehicle customization. Oh, can't talk. Vehicle customizations in this one. So let me show you the cars here. All right. So there's I'll just go through them here for you. There's a lot of cars. Let me get my car still. So I'll just scroll through slowly here for you. These are all the cars. And you can either buy from here, and then there are dealerships across the whole map that you can go in and look at them. You can test drive every car. There's a lot of cars. There's helicopters, there's quads, there's dirt bikes, there's motorcycles, a whole bunch of things. There's even drones. Monster trucks, a whole bunch of nice cars in this game. It's pretty polished. So with all the cars, there are a whole bunch of customizations you can do, performance-wise, and then you can do obviously regular paint jobs and stuff. But you can do transmissions, boosts, like nitrous boosts like this. There's gearings and everything like that. So the map's not as big as the other one. I mean, it doesn't seem as big because you're driving a lot faster, but it's still a pretty nice map. So we'll just drive around a little bit more so you can see everything. And there are a lot of races. There's around the world that you drive the whole way around the world. Then you get these little supply crates, as we saw right here. They can open up, and you get like what's it called, liveries or liveries for your cars. And there's drag races. There's like quarter miles, bigger, what's it called, half miles. There's a highway race. There's a big highway that you drive, right, as you can see we're coming up on it, that you drive all around. So yeah, this is Vehicle Simulator. So let's get on to the third game. Alright guys, the third game is Vehicle Legends, and this is a newer game too, so expect to be more stuff. It's not in like full, it hasn't been out for a while, so it's not going to be, it was created in 2020, so it's not going to be really, it's not polished yet. So let's get into it. Alright guys, we just loaded into Vehicle Legends, and as you can see, it's been getting updated pretty recently, as today. The other day, it's just got a small update. So when you load in, the map looks pretty nice. All right. So we got a little starter pack there. Starter pack. So I got a little Lamborghini. Looks nice. All right, let's get away from that car because that is music that we do not want to get copy strike for. Alright, so let me drive around. The cars look really nice, in my opinion. The map is pretty big. I believe that we'll drive over here. I think it's a dead end over here, but oh, yeah, when you hit the boost, like, look how your car shakes. It's pretty cool. So this game, you can actually do customizations like performance-wise and color, obviously. So I'll show you where that's at. The map is not like as detailed as the first one I showed you, but it is it's a pretty solid game. As I said, it's pretty new, so expect a lot more content to be released. So we'll go over here to the performance place with tuning, so you just drive in. It's actually really cool. It'll put you up on this stand. It's kind of buggy, but it looks cool from the outside. So you can do your appearance mods here, headlight colors, rims, paint job, and then performance, you can do your intakes, drivetrain, swap it, engine upgrades, brakes, and transmission. Nothing too fancy. There are more upgrades. If you're looking for performance upgrades, that would be in the last one, which is Vehicle Simulator. There's a lot of performance upgrades in that game. And there also are a lot of, what's it called? There's a lot of different like race modes in this game. I'll show you. It's just right over here around the corner. So right here you have drag races, you have circuit races, highway races, off-road races, and moon races. Now the one thing that's a little bit annoying with the races in this game is you have to wait until someone comes to it. The first game, everyone races that spawn, so it's kind of a little bit easier. But in Vehicle Simulator, you can invite it to the server, so everyone gets a notification. So you don't have to worry about like if you can just you don't have to worry about people coming, because like you have to wait until to race someone in here. And the muscle cars, this Mustang, as you can tell, is really loud. So hopefully we don't have to listen to that. Alright, I was going to come in here and show you guys the cars. Alright. So I'm going to run through the cars here for you guys. So this is a car dealership, and you can scroll through the cars. There are ATVs, there's some trucks, and there's some nicer supercars. There's not a ton of vehicles, but it's a solid amount of cars. And they're different names, but they're the exact model. And the next thing you can do with this is you can just, like, for example, we can click on this, and I think with this game the vehicle models are really nice too. We can do an engine startup and rev, so you can like hear it, what it would sound like, and you can test drive them, which you can do in Vehicle Simulator too. But as you can see, the game is pretty smooth. I'll just drive around the map a little bit for you guys so you can see how it looks. As you can see, when you use your nitrous, the screen shakes a little bit. I mean, the map isn't the best in terms of detail, but I mean, it's a work in progress. You can't expect much from a game that's just been released. And the handling's alright. It's not as good as the first one, but you get used to it. Alright, so this is the third one. Let's get into the fourth game. Alright guys, the fourth game is Full Throttle. And surprisingly, I never understood, like right now there's 41 people playing this game, and normally it's got like 75 to 100. And I think this game's a little on the low side in terms of players. I think it's a little underrated, but let's get into it. Alright guys, this is Full Throttle, and let's load in. So we got a cool little intro. Alright, so let's spawn our car in. I have an Audi R8 V10. Spawn that in. So the car models are not as polished as the other ones that we've seen, but that's not terrible. It's not terrible. So this game also has customizations. As you can see, you just drive over into here, and we gotta stop. I'll show you what those are. You can do appearance mods, obviously, and then they have performance mods. You can do spoilers, wheels, engine swaps, all the good stuff. The what's it called? The customizations are a lot like Sim Builder, the Vehicle Simulator, the second one I guess showed you. The only annoying thing is, like, here, I'll stop for you. Like, if we're trying to turn and hit the gas at the same time, Like we can't go. We have to like go forward and then turn. That's the only huge complaint I have. But I'll just drive around for you guys. Now if we go out here and make this left, there is a big airport and like a little place to like do ramps and stuff, which is pretty cool. So, and the cars drive pretty fast in this game and handle pretty good. So let's go. Here's a loop-de-loop. Let's do this loop-de-loop. Oh, loop-de-loop. Bam. Little jump. Let's go over to the airport. This is where you kind of just like drive up and down real fast to earn some money. Pretty nice spot. I mean, the map isn't the best, but I think for the game, it's pretty solid, and I feel like there should be more people playing this game. I'll just drive around the map so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. The map isn't that big, but it's enough to drive around. We'll see like a little circle around the map for you so you can see everything. And the cars do go pretty fast in this game because you can upgrade performance-wise. And I forgot to tell you, so I'll show you guys cars. Here, I'll drive back to the car dealership and I'll show you something cool about this game. Let's go over here. Car dealership should just be over here. Alright. Oh man, the car came flying. Just pull in, get out, open the door. Alright, so I'll show you the cars here. So there's 43 cars. I'll just scroll through them here so you guys can see them. They range from cheap to expensive. And then they show you all the stats, so you know like the top speed, the horsepower, the engine, the weight, the 0 to 60. They're all-wheel drive, their weight and everything. You can see all the stats, which is nice. So there's a decent amount of cars in the game, ranging from slow speeds to really fast speeds. And some of them need to be a higher rank to unlock. But those were all the cars. But the cool thing I was going to tell you guys about is, so all those cars have different engines, right? So, for example, you can engine swap any car in the game. So I could have, here, let me spawn in the car. So I could spawn in my Ford truck, alright? It spawns in here. Let me get in the driver, because I got in the passenger by accident. So I could be my Ford truck, and I could put a Bugatti engine in this thing. I mean, it's expensive, but you have the option to do it. So I'll show you guys that real quick. That's the cool thing about this game, is you can swap engines in any car. Alright, we're not moving. There we go. Let's go to customizations. Go to engine. Oh, wrong one. Where's it at? Swap engine. So as you can see, there's 45, because there's 45 different cars. So you can put any engine in this thing. And yes, they're expensive, but I mean, it's kind of a cool feature that most games don't have. So I thought I should point that out for you guys. So you can swap anything in there. Alright, so that was the 4th game. Let's get to the last game, which is the 5th game. Alright guys, this is the 5th game, and it's called Ultimate Driving. Now, Ultimate Driving has multiple games. This is the Westover one that most people play. But as you can scroll down, there's different like towns, I would say, or states that you want to say. But this is the one that most people play. So let's get into it. Alright, so this is Ultimate Driving that we're loading to. And now this game is OG. Like I said, Sim Builder was the OG. This is the OG. This was like early 2011s. As you can see, we got our daily login. So you get to pick where you want to spawn in. So we'll just do Westover. We'll spawn in here. Alright. So you go. So this is the dealership. I'll just scroll through the cars for you guys real quick so you can see them. And then I'll spawn in the car and we'll drive around. Alright, so we'll go to the dealership here for you guys. And they do it by brands too, so we can just scroll through here. Now the cars aren't named by the exact name because you can't really do that in Roblox, but the models are pretty similar to real life. They're not as polished as a couple other games, but you know, they're close enough. So I'll just scroll here through them for you guys. There's a lot of cars in this game. And there's a couple things you can do too. There's multiple jobs, which I'll show you how to do too. But the jobs do cost Roblox. Robux, not Roblox. Man, I cannot talk today. But there are a lot of cars, as you can see. I'm scrolling through them. There's riding motors and stuff like that. There's golf carts, monster trucks. Then you have sports cars, supercars. It's a lot of cool cars you can do, but they are pretty expensive, so it is kind of a grind to get some of these cars. But that's with any fun game. You have to grind to get the cars that you want. So let's scroll through the rest of them here for you a little bit quickly. Man, I can quickly, not quickler. Alright, so those were all the cars. So I'll just exit here. And we got some songs that are not. Alright. The radios are pretty cheap in this game, so a lot of people will play music. It's just something you deal with. I believe I can turn them off, so I'll try to do that. We'll drive in my my 350Z, or Midnight Z as they call it. Let me see if I can just turn off the audio and radios. I believe I can. There we go. Mute all the other radios. Alright, so this is the car. The model's not terrible. It's pretty nice. And then this is one of the only games that you have to actually get gas at. So you just pull up to the pump and you can get gas. Just hit E to refuel your vehicle. And then you can either put regular, plus, or premium in your tank. Obviously you want to put the premium in, you know. So let's refuel that. Alright. So you can drive manual this game if you would like to. And there is customization, so I guess we'll just drive in there real quick before we drive around the map so you guys can see it, what you can do customization wise. Alright, so for appearance, you can do colors, plates, and wheels. And then if you want to do performance, you can only do like boost. So like, as you can see, it does 25 miles per hour for 15. That's with advanced. So you have to use Robux to buy that. But you can do basic for 10,000. So it's not too much in terms of performance, but it's something. Alright, so let's get into our car. Also, if you jump out, it will despawn. If you put your parking brake on, it will not. So that's something cool. So as I said, this is a really OG game. So I mean, the map is pretty big. So I'll show you here. So you have a huge highway up into the New York Delaware line, then you go down over here to the Westover. So the map is really nice. It's pretty big. So we'll close the map and I'll just drive around for you guys. Actually, I should go the other way probably, but this is fine. So the cars are decently fast, and then you can actually, I want to make this corner right here. The map does not, oops, I cannot drive. The map doesn't look terrible. There's a lot of stuff like tree-wise and stuff, but the graphics aren't exactly there. But it's not terrible. It's a pretty decent looking map. Especially if you go driving through like the forest like this, it looks really nice. And as I said, I was trying to say, you can put like, you can set cruise control and stuff so you can't go over certain speeds. And I also wanted to show you guys about the jobs. So for jobs, you have options. You can do, so you can be a citizen, police officer, firefighter, highway worker, a trucker, a transit, and a mailman. So the only ones that we can do without spending Robux is the transit and the delivery man. But if you have a bounty on you, you cannot do the mailman. But if you just have to either you can turn yourself in, or you get killed by get arrested by a cop and you serve your bounty time. You can be a mailman if you want. But the way that this works is like most games, you drive around and you get your money. Alright, so I'll just drive around here for you guys so you can see it. Everything looks really nice, the lighting and everything. And there's races too. You can do little like drag races and stuff. But the game allows you to open your car up like top speed a lot because there's a lot of highways and stuff in this game, as you can see, a lot of straight open roads. And with different cars, you get different amount of feet. Like you get, so like, what's it called? With like a better car, you get more money. So when you like go actually look at the dealership, it will tell you like how much money you'll get for it. I'll just drive a little bit more around for you guys so you can see it. But the game looks really nice. It's not a terrible game. Oh, also there is, while we're here, I'll show you. there are tolls that you have to pay to get on highways. So I'll show you, like, oh, come on. I'll show you, so you gotta stop. And sometimes, I believe they'll make you pay for them. I think I might have bought a game pass that, like an easy pass game pass, I forget. But normally you have to pay for them, I believe. And if you, you will get caught speeding through the city, and then you'll get a bounty on you, as you can see in the top right. I have 182 bounty. It says I'm wanted. So if if a cop comes up to me and arrests me, I will be sent to jail and have to serve a sentence time. So that's not fun, but it's a fun aspect to the game. Alright, so this was the fifth game. This was the fifth and final game. So if I missed any games that you guys think are better, just drop them down in the comments and let me know what you guys think of this video. These are my top 5 personal favorite games in terms of car games. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you got to this point, I really appreciate it. So make sure you just hit that like button and subscribe if you want. I mean, it's free. Thanks for watching.